then, so you're not. So I just want to demonstrate to the listener,
Yeah.
like what were your days like working here?
Well, my days were,
Because I think to start off, you had to work pretty hard.
yes, my days were anywhere from 10 hours a day, and then I ramped it up to about, yeah, to about anywhere between 12 to 16 hours a day because basically I used to go to work one department, try to get extra shift in other departments. And again, all the side hustling and entrepreneurship in me. Funny enough, I used to I used to do CDs back in the this. I'm dating myself, but I used to do CDs and dish out and sell them to the people at the resort because they're like, "Oh, we can't get our music from back home," and I was like, "Huh, business opportunity." I went out, bought a laptop, and back in the day it was Napster. So Napster, I download some music, burn it onto a CD, and that's part of the side hustle, right? But most of my days consisted of minimum. I don't think I ever worked an 8 hour day.
So now you know more about side hustles.
Yes.
I'm sure. What would you do today as a side hustle? You've known lots because your family's done
Yeah.
businesses. You grew up with side hustles. Um, when we were before we were recording, you
Yeah.
mentioned your family. You invest in some property back home.
Yes.
So what is your choice of side hustle now?
My choice of side hustle now with no headaches would
Oh
probably.
no! Please give me headaches. No.
Okay. So
Because I think everyone wants more of
okay.
them.
So both sides of it is.
I'm kidding. I'm
is-
kidding.
Well, I'll give you a broad spectrum.
Okay,
My,
okay.
my choice of side hustle right now is basically anything that I know I can achieve. Because how I think of a side hustle is it's outside of your regular income and I want a certain amount of money. So whether it be DoorDash, Uber, uh, I don't care. At the end of the day, as long as it's allowed and you have extra time in your day and you don't have any other commitments, this is how you move forward, right? Recently, obviously, I've started stock hacking. That's been the easiest side hustle so far. But also, with that being said, that also takes a while to grow your account, etc. So, immediate. Let's say for a person out there that wants extra income and you want a extra paycheck to drop in your bank next week, there's no shame. DoorDash, Uber, Lyft, that kind of stuff for everyday people that you can easily make cool $2,000, $2,500 a month for 5 hours of work in the evening.
Is that after expenses? I honestly don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. That's after expenses. You're probably gonna pocket maybe anywhere between $18 to $2,000 a month. A lot of those apps and delivery services, you're quote unquote your own boss. So you're responsible for your repairs in your car, your gas, that kind of stuff, and you just factor that in. So when I'm saying 2,500, let's say you take $100 off the top of my head, $100 a week for gas, another $100 off to the side for maintenance. There's your $500. That's how I get to 2,000.
So you've been doing this?
Oh yeah, I do it.
Still do it?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it.
How long have you been doing it for?
This would be 2 years,
Oh, okay.
3 years. That's part of what funded my stock trading account.
Love it. What are the hours like?
You can turn on the. If I wanted to do it right now, I could. I just turn on the app on my phone,
All right.
and I'm good to go.
What hours do you normally work?
So for me, I usually work 5 hours a day. So I work dinner rush. So dinner rush is around 5 till 9. And that's also for two reasons. One, I don't have any kids. So I understand it might not fit everybody's
Yeah.
daily routine, people with kids, blah, blah, blah. But my wife also, she works evenings. So her shift is 2 till 10. So I can't chill with her. And my day job, I'm there from 7 till about 3. So in the evening, I come home, I have a nap, and then I'm out there from 5 till 9.
Mm-hmm.
Get back home, come home, cook some dinner with her, spend the night, rinse and repeat. And that side hustle alone has brought me in close to about $25,000 easily
A year.
after expenses.
Right. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, there's ways and means to do stuff, and if you have that drive, then there's ways that you can achieve getting extra money. Prime example, like I said, was these kind of opportunities do not exist in Barbados. There's nobody that you can just flick on your phone, drive your car, make money. That does not happen in Barbados. It's just not. So again, you seize opportunity, right? So if I've related to people already. When I go home quite often. I usually am there maybe 2-3 times a year. But when I go home and I share with them, I'm like, guys, I make like, and $25,000 may not necessarily sound like a lot of money to some people, but to other people, that's a lot of money. And you convert that, the dollar's almost 2 to 1. That's $50,000,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a big deal. That can change somebody's life down there, right? So for them, when I think about how can I impact people from back home, I start to think, okay, what can be transferable?
What is transferable?
Stop.
Because I'm sure Uber might exist there, but you need customers.
Yes, so that's what I'm saying. So something like what I would do here with DoorDash and Uber or Lyft, that's not transferable because country's not that big. Most of the people actually cook food there, and they don't do a lot of takeout. So then I go, okay, how would I take something that I've learned and transfer it there? And it's either going to be, just from my personal journey, real estate. That's something a very far stretch for people to get into. So they do a lot of joint venture partnerships, which is what I've done. And then I said what I call lower barrier to entry, which is stock hacking. And that's a skill that I've only learned about just over a year ago.